Hello there, my fellow theme park designers. Good Times with Scar here, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. And we're here at our train depot, which we created in our last episode, looking very, very, very beautiful. And thank you for all the feedback. And one of the things you guys have mentioned in the comments was, Scar, why is the water tower in the back? Why isn't it by the train, you know, for the water purposes? And that is very true. We have our water tower at the back of the station where the engine is down here. So what we need to do, we need to take this and we need to swap it with the luggage. So put all this stuff over here, water tower in the front. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Also, I would love to add some more decorations in the interior. Now you're not gonna be able to see all those things in there, but I just wanna make it just a little bit nicer if you're just kind of bruising by. So I think that looks pretty cool. Now, one thing I've done over here is I've taken this tree and I didn't want all the trees to be the same. Now there's only like 3 or so dead trees, but what I've done with this one is combined a few. Look at that. See, it's got some extra little branches here or there looking unique. And I think that looks really nice. Now the other thing I've done is I've taken some of, let me show it to you actually. Let me pull out our painting tool. And as you can see this little kind of rough rock, these 2 columns here? Those things look really nice if you're able to place that down and around some of these bigger rocks. It just makes the rocks feel a little bit more at home. See, as you can see, you just kind of build it up around the edges of each little rock, and it just makes the whole landscaping really, really come together. And I think it especially looks nice along this section right here. It's just a little bit more crumbly, and you can just add it around. And so anywhere you put an actual physical rock, just kind of spray this around the edges. And I think that looks really, really cool. And of course, look at those mountains. Aren't they just the most beautiful thing ever? It's like a work of art, isn't it? I just really like them. And as you can see, this little spot's another area where I kind of painted this in, and I think it looks really nice. Let me show you what it looked like before. So this is what it looked like before. Look at how boring that is. No detail. Ooh, it's hideous. Don't divert your eyes, my friends. Divert your eyes. Oh no, I can't get it back to how it was. Okay, here it goes. See how much better that looks? Looks great. Anyway, our main objective today, amongst other things, is to build the little Wild West town, which serves as a food court for the entire West land. So as you can see, I've kind of flattened the land here. So it kind of made this kind of ugly little line across here. We'll fix that up eventually, but that's what we're gonna be working on, and I am quite excited about it. So let's jump over here into our path panel, and we can start kind of working a little pathway along the edge right here. I think will look really nice. And we'll just kind of connect it up with this one. Let's kind of loop it across there like that. It does have this big little kind of like dent in the pathway. But like we said before, if you're in a wheelchair here, you got hover rounds. And not like the hover rounds that you see on TV. No, these are physically hover rounds. These things are like flying saucers that fly above the ground. So any rock or anything like that, you just cruise right over it. There is a lot of seagulls. Why so many seagulls? Kind of annoying. Anyway, let's find our shops, facilities. Okay, we got to choose what we want to serve the good folks at our park here. And I'm kind of feeling like we're going to go beef. That's right, we're going hamburgers. Kind of feeling like hamburgers. I like that. All right, let's see if we can kind of turn this guy around a little bit. There we go. So my thoughts are, I'm not sure what my thoughts are. Let's see. Let's try it like right here. Let's put our first one down. And okay, so if we have that done, I'm gonna say we're done with that. I want to do each one individually, and then let's take our pathway and just kind of get another idea on how this is all gonna float a bit. Not 100% sure. All right, what if we did something like this and we kind of cruise it back like that, like that? There we go. I think that looks decent. You know, it's kind of like a little extra little road that kind of flows through here. And then we can do a couple of these right here and a few on this side. Perfect. I think that's going to be amazing. So then we'll take this and let's pick some other things. So how about, okay, we got some energy drinks. I like it. I like it. Got a slush. Ooh, that's a Slurpee. You know how much I love Slurpees. Hats, hot dogs. We already did a hot dog. Tiki, I haven't been able to talk about this for a while because I keep forgetting every time we actually start recording, but I think we're gonna go with energy drinks. Sometimes you need a little pick-me-up, you know, get a little energy going while you're at the parks. I think this is gonna be perfect. Now, with any good Wild West town, these are all gonna be a little bit haphazard. So everything's not gonna be symmetrical, everything's gonna be looking like it's all kind of messy and nailed together. That's kind of the general vibe that we're trying to go for. So I'm gonna actually say we're done with that build, and I'm gonna swoop this across here like this. There we go. So connect that one to there. I'm gonna move it a little closer to the pathway. There we go. Perfect, and we're gonna be done with you. So how about one more food stall? So what can we do? Is there like French fries? I don't see French fries, and that's making me sad. Making me sad. What's this one? Let's do whatever this is, I don't know. We'll just do this one. I think this will be perfect. Let's see, we're gonna line it up. Just say, actually let's pull it back just ever so slight. Perfect, perfect, wonderful, very cool. All right, let's zoom in and see these fellas. All right, let's zoom in, see what these guys have to offer. Oh my gosh, look at those hamburgers. That's the happiest hamburger guy ever. Oh, whoa, you're very excited over here also with your beautiful slushy drinks. Oh no, what is this? Doesn't have a sign, but it looks like the energy drink. All right, what's going on? Oh, those are the fries. I didn't see it said fries, I just saw, oh. Okay, well there we go. There's our French fries. She's not super as excited as I am to see the fries, but you know, we can work on that, okay? We're gonna work on your excitement level. I like everybody to be nice and excited. Okay, looks like our poor little beef doesn't have a pathway, and that kind of makes me sad. So we're just gonna make you a quick little pathway. There you go, awesome. Okay, this looks super boring. Let's see if we can make something fancy here. So I'm gonna do one of these and just kind of get a feel for it, and then we'll do the rest. And there we go. We've got ourselves our first shop, and yeah, I think it's kind of a cute little shop, don't you think? I think we can definitely improve. This is just kind of our start at this, and I think we're getting the hang of the building. It's very kind of complicating and slightly intimidating at first, just all the little pieces, then trying to find their appropriate places to make a kind of a harmonious style, but I like it, and I think it's coming out pretty cool. Hello there, Chef Beef. I don't think we're gonna work on you. Sorry, we will. I promise you we will. But I think I'm gonna work on this guy over here potentially. You know what? Once I think about it, these are like the same shops, the Gulp, but is this selling something different? Oh, it's like a brand, because this is definitely the Slurpee stall. Okay, but I'm kind of, I don't know, the salt, the sizzle, I'm feeling it. I think we're gonna do this one, okay? So yeah, let's do this one together a little bit. So that these can be super, ooh, is that a shish kebab? Anyway, we are getting way off the rails here. So why don't we grab out our building set and let's do this one together. Now these are super time consuming, so we won't be able to do it all like super quick, but we can do a little bit here. Let's see, I think that's good. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we did brick on the other one. Let's scroll down a little bit and see what some of the other materials are. I was curious what this green guy was. Oh, my bad. We just need to do this real quick. You go down here, select the building, edit the blueprint. There we go. We are learning one step at a time. And then we can jump down here to our Wild West category. And like I said, I kind of wanted to experiment with this green facade. I don't really know what this one's all about. So let's see what we got here. We can bring it down a little bit. Oh, okay. It's kind of like an old kind of, yeah, I like that green. It's kind of like an old fashioned green. It's kind of like when we were working on Hermitcraft and I was like, our ticket taker needs to have this kind of green vest. That's the green I was talking about. So what I'm thinking about is you have this fancy green on the sides, but then on the back here, it's just ugly, plain old like wood. Do you get what I'm kind of going at here? I think this could be a really cool design, and we'll kind of have it kind of extend outwards through the back here, and let me swoop that back there like that. Perfect. Ooh, I like that. But I'm not 100% sure. I want that to be a little more substantial on the front. Okay, I think it'll probably be okay. If I can grab out, what's this? This looks cool. What's this? Oh, hello. Ah, that's looking cool. And that's the great thing about this process is you just constantly discover things. Ooh, see, look at that. That looks really cool. It's a little short, and I wish these things were a little bit big. Oh, hello. Big around the sides. We just don't have a lot of room, or maybe I'm just being too skinny with this all. That could be definitely the case, but I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. So this one kind of fits with this theme, but remember, we're trying to keep the facade on the front, you know, that little greener design, and around the edges, you know, they don't need to spend the money on the edges. So that's kind of the way I'm thinking about this. Okay, that's where we can make this bigger. I want to make a nice big one where we can use these pieces. Ooh, I like that. I totally like that. That's really cool. I just wish this green went all the way down here like so. That's what's kind of bugging me a little bit. What if I just got rid of that for a second? And then I'm going to jump over here and I'm just going to duplicate that. And then I'm just going to see if I can, Nah, I was hoping that that would show up. I think we could do some trim along here. That's totally fine. It's totally fine. Another thing about Wild West towns is see how they always did this giant facade, and then sometimes they do that kind of like a triangle shaped roof piece. And then, like I said before, it's kind of like a lesser priority of design on this side over here. So what could we do for our roof line? So this is the thing. There are so many pieces. And then the question is like, where do I take it? What do I do? There's so many options. There are so many options. So that's totally an old Wild West facade right there. So as you can see, look at that. That is just perfect, except for, of course, the issues like these little blending issues we're having trouble with. The little triangle pieces sticking through there. So I'm not a huge fan of that. So why don't we back that off? Oh, we almost destroyed our entire building. So this is what I want to do. I just want to remove these pieces and try something a little bit different. So let's jump back over here. And of course it reset our filters. Of course you did. You scoundrel. All right. Let's see. Let's go over to our roof pieces. Let's see if there's something flat. That's what I'm kind of feeling. I'm feeling a little flat. How do we do something that's flat? Something like that definitely could work. Put that up there. And yeah, see how it didn't fit in there? See how it didn't? That looks really nice. And then let's just check to see if there's anything else that might work that's flat. Oh, this is definitely, oh, we can actually click. Oh, that's our only option in the Wild West build pieces. There might be something in maybe another kit, but I'm going to keep moving for now and go back over here and just kind of see our way through this. All right, so let's go to our decorations on the outside. Oh, we can do one of these kind of green on. Let's do this one. It's a little small. Like it doesn't all the way fit the thing. That's kind of disappointing. What about this one? This one was what we did on the other side. So let's not do that. That doesn't really fit. Looks like a little bit more of a regal shop, if you will. We definitely could do, no, I think we're gonna hold off on any of those exterior awnings, but these pieces could be kind of cool. Maybe around the edges. That's a little too rustic. So that's kind of the process, is just kind of playing with all these pieces and to find stuff that kind of fits our theme in any one way. Let's try some lights. Apparently there's no lights. Where is all the building material? Ooh, these are cool. Now this is a tricky thing. It's like, I don't understand these pieces. Like they're flat like that. And then if you try to put them, you know, up on the top like that, they just kind of go off to the side a little bit. I guess it's all just a process of learning this. What's this do? Oh, I like that a little bit. Oh, no, see, why does it make that little weird thing right there? I would be totally cool with that if it wasn't for that, because it makes a nice little trim across here. Okay, that's fine. We'll figure something out. What if I, ooh, that's kind of cool. What does that look like? Nah, that looks kind of hokey. We'll cut those pieces out. All right, let me work with this for a second. And welcome back. Made a couple changes. I added an overhang, as you can see. Look at that. I think this will be a nice spot to maybe put some tables, some chairs over in this little section. Now we do need to add a little piece of something right there to fill in that gap. Now we've got that again because I took out the flat roof. I wasn't feeling the flat roof, so I got rid of the flat roof. This is where we're gonna put a sign. It'll cover that up and it'll be amazing. Don't worry about it. That's how I was thinking. I was like, wait a second, we can just cover that up with like a nice window. Like, look at that. Look at the window is the cutest window of all time. Look at that. That's amazing. All right, we got that totally figured out, which I'm very happy about. Sign-wise, these are French fries. So they need a sign because everyone's got to know the good word about French fries, right? Gotta know the good word about the French fries. So look at all the options and signs. I mean, these are some amazing options built into this game. It's just, I mean, it just boggles my mind of just the amazing possibilities. And I'm just like barely scratching the surface every episode on just what is possible within this game. And it's just absolutely incredible. One thing I've noticed, and I keep forgetting to mention this, there's no haunted house. I always look through like the options of like, you know, different things within the game. And I'm like, haunted house. Why is there no haunted house? I mean, a haunted house is like a staple to any theme park and or, you know, any, you know, theme park style game like this. You gotta have a haunted house. There's no haunted house. Don't tell me we're gonna have to wait till like next October to get like a surprise Halloween update where we get a haunted house. We need a haunted house. Or we're gonna have to make one or something like that. But yeah, look at that. That looks really cool. And that's generally in that, you know, kind of old West styling. Very, very cool. I would love to add a little something up on the roof, a couple other little details, and of course, you know, put something on the side, I guess, like hot french fries, get them while they last. I think would be pretty cool. All right, let's put some final touches here. So if we actually put our pathway in this little area, we could do this. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna do one more right here. This isn't working out. This isn't working out. How do we get this connected? Why don't we shrink this up about as small as it could possibly go? No, it just doesn't want to do it. Just doesn't want to cooperate. I wanted to put a little pathway back here so that we could put some tables and chairs here so that, you know, guests want to, you know, move over there. Can we do that? Okay, we can do, oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Let's do this and we'll do that. There we go. That's it. Let's cut that out. Awesome. Then we can put some tables and some chairs right there. Awesome. All right. Let me add some more details and we'll do the last two buildings. And look at that. We've got our fry shop set up and ready to roll. And I've added some environment around here. We got some dead trees. We got a roaring fire. And then of course, some detail under our awning, some benches, some garbage cans. And those little details I think really look really nice. So let's swoop on over here. Now we have two completed buildings and they have relatively similar footprint. So that's why I want to mix this up over here. So I've added the hot dogs. We got the hot dogs rolling. We got the Slurpees and we're all going to combine this into one bigger structure, which I think will help kind of define the area. Also change the lighting so we can actually see what we're doing here. Of course, we got to switch the building set. There we go. Also, I always forget this. Got to jump over here and edit the blueprint. Awesome. Oh, oh, it did this. It just does it to me every time. I feel like it's doing it just to mock me. Oh boy. All right. We're going to grab out, I'm trying to decide. I wanted to go down here to this kind of reddish wood. It's called like a really nice kind of red wood, which is super nice. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. And we're going to swoop this around there like a so and bring it around and bam. I'm loving it. Looking very cool. I really like that. Okay, so good. We got that established. Now we're going to take these guys and we're going to, what are we going to do here? Why is that not wanting to cooperate as it should? Okay, there we go. So put these, oh, nope, over here, thank you. Why is it kind of showing the interior? See how it like, you see those little black lines across there? Not a big fan of that. But I think we can cover it up with something that'll make that look a little nicer. I'm not sure why that's doing that, but you know, it's just got to do something. It's always got to bug me, you know? Can't ever be easy. Okay, let's sneak over here and put this one down. So all this time I've been trying to think of our rides. So I've been talking about how there's not a lot of Wild West themed attractions, so we're gonna kind of have to make our own custom ones, which is gonna be amazing, by the way. Also considering maybe moving this up one block. Oh, that might actually look kind of cool. See what we can do here is we can actually take these and we can actually bring them across here like this. Let's take this one here and here. So what I've been thinking about ride-wise is I think we'll put a reliance on roller coasters because we can have a few roller coasters themed to Wild West. And then of course a log flume, which is gonna be really, really cool. I'm very excited about that. But I'm going to remove these actually. I'm going to remove these one more time. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to give this just a little bump, not a lot, just a little. There we go. And then put these back. I think I got the right one. I don't know if I actually did get the right. No, these are different. These are different. Oh, sneaky, 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 huh? So I'm not gonna play that game. I'm gonna swoop over here. Actually, I think this is, that's the same one. Perfect. But look at that. See that? We got a little bit higher. I like that a lot, actually. That's gonna make this look really cool. All right, this is my trickiest part ever, is trying to do a roof. There's not a lot of roof options, so we're gonna work on that in just a little bit. I'll just kind of put that to the side for a moment. Almost think like a second story over here would look pretty cool. What if I'm just gonna try something real quick. We'll see how it turns out. Come on, where are ya? No, that's a big roof. I don't want a big roof. Sometimes this does not cooperate. Okay, up you go. There you go. What does that look like? Okay, that's not bad. I can work with this. I can work with that. I can make something happen on that angle. It looks a little hokey dokey at the moment, but I think we can make some magic happen. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Get back up here. There you go. Awesome. Yeah, so we can definitely make some magic happen on that account. Because I think like maybe a railing across here. Work with me here. What if we did something like this? And these are kind of tricky because see how they come down on this angle? It's frustrating as all can be. But if I can bring this up, or ooh, maybe we could do like a little walkway across here. I'll see. Let me kind of play around with that and work on the roof, and then we'll finish this one up. So I've made some modifications, some drastic modifications. I removed the back section, the reason being I didn't realize it, but it actually crosses over the path and looks super sloppy, so I removed that. The next phase here is, so bringing it a little bit closer, I have a problem, and my problem is sometimes these things show through the outside. But I did find, before we get to that frustration part, I did find some of these neat little pieces that actually work really great for our background roof here. So I think that's really cool. So I'm calling like everything kind of here is like the background, you know, it's kind of the background design. Using metal over some of these different details over here. I love this one. It looks like they tried to repair the roof. You know, it's a little leaky, so you do what you can, I love it. All right, see, the flat roof is really driving me crazy. We need to work on the flat roofs. We need some better flat roof options. But let's scroll back down here, and this is my issue, is I can't find anything really good for this back section because it's not working out. It's not working out. That's what it comes down to. We can't do this because that just looks hokey dokey, and we're not about that. We aren't about that. We might have to extend this up, I guess. I guess that's the thing. We're gonna have to extend it up one block. And then we have a few more options. We can do something like that maybe. But see how this doesn't like match? And I don't understand why that doesn't. Everything is symmetrical. Why don't those pieces come together? So I'm having all these like difficulties. I'm having a lot of difficulties with these building pieces today. Trying to find the right ones. I don't want to do like two of those together. I want it to be more, you know, feeling a little bit more put together, but that's my issue. See, that one doesn't fit together, and I don't understand why that is. So let's try to find the one we were using. I think it was maybe this one. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was this one, and we'll swoop these together. Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks so much better. Look at that. Problem solving with Scar. Look at that. Roof all comes together with that Wild West style. I love it. I love it. Let's add some awnings and let's get this thing finished. That is one beautiful looking building. Look at the detail. I'm starting to learn. That's what I'm really happy about, is you can see lots of beautiful decorative trim now built around. So I used a lot of the shop kind of opening portal windows, if that makes any sense at all. The pieces that we use to kind of cover the front of the kind of generic stall up, I used those and kind of combined a couple different ones, and I think that came out really, really nice. Just every little building just keeps learning and getting new ideas for our next build. But as you can see, starting to bring in some detail, starting to bring in some plants, getting these, you know, the garbage cans. And I also found this tree looks kind of cool. So I got that one installed over there, and just lots of little bits of detail. I wish there was some more, but at least we have a few things to work with. We still have one more to work with on that side, of course. So I'm actually going to jump over here, and where is my props? Let's see. Let's open this up and let's click this off and then go to, let's see. Oh, scenery theme. There we go. And then I'll click this one. Ah, there it is. So these are our options, which is actually quite a bit. So I'm actually going to put a nice little water tower there. This is expansion space. Eventually, I think we'll build some more little stalls along here. But for now, I'm going to swap in this. I'm going to change the color to, let's kind of match the buildings. Let's just kind of go with a nice green for now. Oh, I think that looks really nice. Ah, I love it. And I got a little guy over there just hanging out doing his thing. And then I was wondering if, oh, okay, yeah. Those are a little bigger than I remember. Anyway, then I think I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put this right here. Nice little kind of cart, helps kind of fill in that section. This spot right here could use something. I think that's going to be plants. For the lighting, as you can see, I've actually just taken lanterns and placed them on top of the logs that kind of represent the pathways. And I think that looks pretty darn cool. So we got one more building to go. So we did this one in brick, and we did this one kind of in a combination of wood and green. And of course, this is brick with, oh, no, that's not brick. That's actually, panels of wood. Okay. I'm trying to get some ideas for this building. I want this one to be, I wanted to do brick just like this one, but let's just see. Let's go to the edit the panel here, and then let's jump over to filters as always, because we can't ever keep this the same. There we go. Can't ever keep that the same. Okay. I guess we could do another wood. Yeah, I think we'll do another wood. Let me kind of look around here and think if there's just anything, you know, unique. Maybe even the pirate set. We can check the pirate set too. Welcome back, and we're high above Old West Town, and I think this came out really cool. We're really starting to establish some beautiful designs. We have our station, we have the train leaving there, but let's go over to the actual town, and this is where we left off, building this little building right here. And I think with this one, we finally got a feeling for the design and a good understanding of the building mechanics, so we can kind of make more of these throughout the area. I think another town may be specializing in just like souvenirs, so hats, balloons, and all of those wonderful things. But let's zoom right in here. Oh, look at the train. Oh, I love it. Look at it go. Anyway, as you can see, lots of beautiful details here and there. And yeah, so I think each time we built one of these little buildings, we just got a little bit better at the design. So this one over here, lots and lots of cool little details around the stands. And we can zoom in over here. We have a nice little overhang. So, you know, when people are out eating, they're not going to get sunburned. You got a nice little overhang. Everybody can fight over those two prime chairs down there. All right, what else is, oh, over here, check this out. So right here, we got some kind of like a little market area, you know, selling, you know, fruits and things. And so I got that out of the pirate set, dropped some barrels on their side. So I think that looks really nice. You might have noticed all the shops are empty, or at least they don't have any employees. They pulled down the curtain and they tried to quit. The only problem for them was that they didn't realize that I built these buildings all the way around them, and the doors trying to get out are faux. So they're trapped in there. That's right. They can't even see out of these faux windows. They should have, you know, continued to work at their post, but they abandoned their post. And now they're trapped. Anyway, I think this came out pretty cool. We got the water tower and all sorts of beautiful designs here. And that kind of wraps up today. We finally got our town built, which I'm really happy about. Really fills in this area. I'll probably start working on kind of, you know, theming some of these areas a little bit more around this area. The question is, do we actually put trees on top of these cliffs? Will that throw the scale of it all off? I just don't know about, you know, doing like trees up here, if that will just throw everything off. But other than that, my friends, thank you so much for watching today. Hopefully you enjoyed our little town build. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later.